Hello, this is Mr. Sandberg. This is today's lesson, Episode 3. This is today's lesson. Today's lesson is sponsored in part by listeners like you, with music by Bensound, where you can download royalty-free stock music for YouTube and your multimedia projects. Get your free stock music downloads at bensound.com. So this is today's lesson. Both rhythm sets from the past 2 episodes are included today. For today's lesson, you'll need your keen observation skills and your full instrument, Today, we'll be adding counting words to our performance from the previous 2 episodes. If you're not confident in your performance of the rhythms, you can review today's lesson as many times as you need to before moving on, or head back to the previous 2 episodes and just focus on the performance of the rhythm before adding counting words. Let's have some fun performing at first, and I'd like you just to be the first to note observations and wonderings about today's rhythm that are stacked on top of what we've already done. I won't, again, explain much at all until step 4. Let's get started right now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, listen carefully. Be sure to keep the beat with your foot, toe, or tap your chest with your hand. Do exactly as I do for these next rhythms. Ready? My turn, your turn. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 2, 4. Do, 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 do. 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 4. Stop. So telling is not always teaching. It certainly can, and a lot of time is. And I listen to a lot of people. I listen to Mr. Moses. They tell me stuff. But student experience is the essence, the basis of education. So you can be told stuff, and I think you should be. However, your learning will be more profound and long-term if you tell yourself to believe it, or if you tell yourself what you observed and what you experienced in your learning, which is why you see a lot of teachers using things like self-assessments and self-reflections in their work with you. Learning has to be active, as in brain activity. So I want to give you some time to jot down in the note here what you have figured out on your own. Go ahead. All right. So now go ahead and get either your tiny instrument or get your full instrument, and we're going to play concert F. So this time you're going to echo me twice. I will say the counting, but this time you will also echo the counting followed immediately by playing the rhythm on your tiny instrument on whatever note it's playing, or your full instrument on concert F. So allow me to demonstrate right now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate for you what I want you to do here. Here we go. My turn, my turn. Take two, take four. Take two, take four. Just like that. But then we'll immediately go into the next rhythm after that, okay? So you got to be on the mark. Here we go. My turn, your turn. 1, take 2, 3, take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, take 2, take 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, take 4. 1, take 2, 3, 4. Take 2, take 4. take 4. One, take 2, take 4. 1, take 4. One, take 2, take 4. Stop. Now, let's grab your instrument and prepare to play each of these rhythms down the We Will Rock You scale. You'll need your entire full instrument for this. Flutes, trombones, mallets, you'll play E flat, D, C, B flat. Clarinets, trumpets, tenor saxes, if there are any in our classes, you'll play F, E, D, C. Alto saxes, you'll play C, B, A, G. I will count it out once, and then we'll play it down together. Let's get started now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, do you have your instruments ready? Let's get started. My turn, your turn. 1, take 2, 3, take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, take 2, take 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, take 4. 1, take 2, 3, 4. important to be smart, or is it important to be a hard worker? Some of the best inventions didn't necessarily come from inherently smart people or people with a high IQ. In fact, here's what Lindsay Kulowich says from thinkgrowth.com. She says this: one major example of an alternative indicator of success is your emotional intelligence, which is what we've been talking about in Character Strong. This refers, again, to your ability to identify and monitor emotions, both your own and others. It's critical for problem solving and relationship building in the business world. It doesn't matter if you can stand up and recite the Fibonacci sequence on the spot. If you have trouble handling change and developing and managing productive relationships, you'll find it challenging to find major success in many business roles. The most skeptical studies, she says, find that emotional intelligence is probably as valuable as your intellectual and technical skills. But there's another interesting measure of success, something called grit. Studies at the University of Pennsylvania, she goes on, found that students who don't have the highest IQs in their class but still receive high grades share in common grit. So what's grit? Grit is less about cognitive ability, your ability to use your brain, your high IQ, your natural born talents, and it's more about cognitive control. In other words, your ability to delay gratification in pursuit of your goals, control your impulses, effectively manage upsetting emotions, hold your focus, and possess a readiness to learn. What's more, a 30-year study of more than 1,000 children found that cognitive control predicted success better than a child's IQ and better than the wealth of the family they grew up in. How does this apply? Fran Kick explains.
We'll only do it if it's lots of fun. It's our best excuse. In fact, you've probably gotten into trouble for doing stuff you thought was fun. Someone will look at you and say, "What were you thinking?" "I don't know, it just seemed like fun." You want to get someone to do something with you, what's the first thing they sell you with? "Oh, come on, it'll be lots of fun." You were told that this event would be lots of. They interviewed a bunch of students who were good at stuff. Didn't matter what it was. Could have been a subject in school, sport, music, anything. They just asked teachers to identify students that were good at something. Tell us who they are, what they're good at. We want to interview them. They interviewed all these students and asked them a bunch of questions. And one of the questions they asked them was, "How come you're so good?" Number one reason the students gave was, "Well, it's a lot of fun. That's why I'm so good." And that makes sense, because you probably have fun doing things you're good at. You're probably pretty good at the things you have fun doing. There's a cause and effect relationship there with most things in most people's minds, except for golf, but that's altogether different for a lot of people. They found out something, though, the students didn't even admit to themselves. Now, the students that were good at anything worked at it more than other students. How'd they know? They gave every student in this study a pager, and they'd page them periodically throughout the day over the course of a couple weeks. Every time they got paged, they had to answer two questions. What are you doing? How do you like doing it? Found out by keeping track of the time that students did stuff that any student that was good at anything spent more time doing what they were good at. Well, that makes sense, because the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Now, the better you get, the more fun you have, because you like playing games you're good at. You don't like playing games you're not good at. Pretty soon it's so much fun you don't consider it work. It's just fun for you. Video games are a great example of this. No one considers those work. You don't have friends at school say, "No, I can't today. I got to go home and work on my PlayStation. My parents want me to improve my scores." No, you think of it as fun, but you're not just playing. You're actually working. You're memorizing complex sequences of information, some more detailed than you did all day in school. You're challenging yourself and your friend. You keep track of your score all the time. The game keeps getting better and better as you keep working at it harder and harder. And then you spend hours and hours on this game. And you could be at your home. It could be late at night. A parent will walk in. The whole house is dark except for the glow of the game. And they'll look at you and say, "What have you been doing?" I go, "I've been playing this ever since I got home. I can't believe it. I found a cheat code for my friend. I'm at this new level I've never been at before. I am so good." And the parent will say, "You know, if you spent that much time on your schoolwork, you'd be good at that too." And what do we tell them? That's not as much fun. But it could be if we did. But we don't, so we're not, and it isn't. Someone's jamming on a saxophone. Someone will come along and go, "Wow, you're really good." They go, "Oh, it's a lot of fun. Here, you try." And then they pick it up. No, I'm not any good. It's no fun. Well, that's not why. If they start working at it, they get better. The better they get, the more fun they have, and the cycle go around for them too. Now, the opposite's also true. Stop working at something. Stop applying yourself. Don't put anything into it. You probably won't get anything out of it. Or you'll stay the same. Everyone else gets better. That's not a lot of fun. So now you're not having a whole lot of fun. It's starting to seem like work to keep up with the people around you. You say to yourself, you know what? I'm no good. It's no fun. It's a lot of work. I might as well quit. Did a similar survey of students who quit stuff. Didn't matter what it was. Asked them, why did you quit? Number one reason they gave? Well, it just wasn't any fun. That's why I quit. That's not why they quit. The real reason they quit was they stopped working at it. They stopped applying themselves. They didn't put anything into it. That's why they didn't get anything out of it. That's why they didn't have any fun. In our world today, we just seem to want to sell everybody this. And what we need is all of this. Working hard, getting better at what you do, having fun in the process. And if you can figure that out and apply it in your life, you can do anything you want. Because sadly, most people haven't figured this out for themselves.
And of course, my hope is that you do figure that out for yourself. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I certainly hope that you've gotten a lot out of it, that you put a lot into it, and because of that, it'll be fun, and you'll be able to use this to make a difference in our world. And that's today's lesson.